to protect them.
Stunning news today on the front page of the New York Times. Pulitzer Prize winner Mark Mazzetti reports that Saudi Arabia has told the U.S. government that it will sell off hundreds of billions of dollars worth of American assets held by the kingdom if our Congress passes a bill that would allow the Saudi government to be held responsible for the attacks on September 11. The article states that the Obama administration has been lobbying members of Congress on the side of the Saudis. And this news comes just 4 days before President Obama travels to Saudi Arabia. It raises a concern that I have often spoken about, an inexcusable lack of transparency. Here's what you need to know. The 2004 report of the 9/11 Commission concluded that there was, quote, no evidence that the Saudi government as an institution or senior Saudi officials individually funded the organization of the 9/11 plot. But two 9/11 Commission members, former Senator Bob Kerrey and former Navy Secretary John Lehman, have both told me on my radio program that the Commission did not exonerate Saudi Arabia. And before the work of the 9/11 Commission, there was a 2002 joint congressional inquiry into the attacks, which were perpetrated by 19 hijackers, 15 of whom were Saudis, as was the mastermind Osama bin Laden. 28 pages from that report have never been publicly released, and some who've read them say that they cite evidence that Saudi officials living in the United States played a key role in the plot. The allegation is that a Saudi government agent named Omar al-Bayoumi provided assistance to 9/11 hijackers Nawaf al-Hazmi and Khalid al-Midhar. President Obama has long promised to unseal these documents, but he hasn't, and that's a disgrace. Never forget, that's the refrain we often repeat with regard to the events of September 11. But until there's full disclosure and total transparency about what occurred, the words are an empty promise that are made to the victims and their families.